Will the Valley's housing market crash this year in 2022? The facts are that despite the rising cost of homes and also interest rates, the market is not going to crash here in the Valley, in the Phoenix Metro Valley. Here's what we know. What we do know is that 2 years ago, Moody's projected that there will be about 20,000 jobs added to our economy. However, now it is predicted that this year we will have 100,000 jobs being created in the Phoenix metro area. In addition to the jobs, there's a lot of people moving here from out of state. One, the desirability of our weather. This is now a place to come to, and there's a lot of things to do for individuals that are outside of this state. The main states that are moving here, of course, number one is California, continues to be that. That's where the migration is coming from. Number two is Illinois. Number three is Texas, and also Washington State. Because of that, we do not predict a housing bubble. Now compare this. In California, the average home is $1.1 million. Compare that to the Phoenix Metro Valley, we are at $449,000 for the average home. That is highly desirable for people moving here. So let's talk about the impact of mortgage interest rates. Right now, we are at about 3.97 for a primary home. Yes, they've gone up slightly. What that means is that for example, a $643,000 home with a 3.96 interest rate, your mortgage payment is about $4,000. Now, because of that, what we're seeing is that people are starting to rent more because it is cheaper to rent than it is to buy in some cases. The average rent right now is about $2,064. That is the average in general. So there's higher and there's lower. Because of that, there's a significant difference in the monthly cost of renting versus buying. Also, in addition to that, that does not include a down payment or any repairs. Because of that, we are seeing a tremendous buildup of multifamily housing, that is apartments. You're going to see that in basically back in 2010, between 2010 and 2014, we only built about, I would say, we delivered 6,000 units at that point of homes. Right now, we are in such a short supply that you are seeing apartment complexes being built throughout the valley. Now, because of home prices continue to rise, we saw a 32.2% increase in value on homes a year ago. Is that potentially going to happen this year? We don't expect that. However, we do expect prices to continue to rise even as interest rates and home prices are rising. Because of that, there will be no crash, there will be no challenge. What we are seeing is a labor and supply challenge as well. Because there's a labor shortage, that seems to be an issue with the builders, but that's not the majority of the issue. The biggest issue for the builders, home builders right now, is the supply chain challenges. When you have a home that is being finished construction-wise and you can't put windows in it, that's a big issue. So windows, concrete, roofing, all of those items have become a lagging issue for these builders, where before they could build a home and deliver it in 5 months once it's in construction. Right now, that's moved out to about 9 months. So between supply issues, shortage of homes, increase in jobs, we don't foresee an issue because there is a supply and demand requirement. Because supply and demand will continue for our state, there is no shortage ahead. So if you're thinking of buying before interest rates continue to rise, it's important that you make that decision to move forward. Right now, because rates are starting to rise, we are seeing the demand of individuals coming out to buy before they continue to rise even higher. So with that said, the market is not expected to crash in the Valley in 2022. Remember to click on the little bell below so that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of our real estate tips.